Well, sheesh, it's been a little bit, hasn't it? I know in my notes in the some notes video, some quick notes video, I said I was going to do different companies on like different companies dead or alive in there, and you're probably asking, well, what happened? What's gonna happen to it? Well, I figured that, I don't know, I guess it's more that, to be honest, okay, some of the reasons why I did SmackDown vs. Raw back in the, so, here's the thing, okay, honestly, if you haven't noticed, okay, wrestling games these days are kind of bland, because it's like Madden, they're the same thing every single year, so, yeah, for me, that's kind of why I do SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 and 2007 videos, because SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 is technically worse, but still, I try to do different stuff every time when it comes to wrestling content, so, yeah, there you are. Yeah. And for those of you who've been waiting for, like, since December for it, do not fret, do not worry. I've decided that I'm going to make it. I just want to do stuff that I enjoy, personally. Because, sure. I'm not going to quit doing SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Again, I have a series for 2K14 where you guys get to pick on what happens in that universe mode. If there's anything you really want me to play, I have a Discord, so basically you can, on the Discord you can suggest pay-per-views that I can review and stuff. I'll be some rules on what I should do for that in the description of the thing. Yeah, there you are. There's also this. I also have this sort of thing where on Discord you can recommend WWE games I could play. Because personally, the reason that I got the SmackDown vs. Raw games last year is because I actually never had them before that point. Was mainly because, well, you have to realize that by that point, wrestling games are kind of stale today. Now, come to think of it, I could play something like Fire Pro Wrestling. That would be kind of cool. I know that Chris Danker is doing Fire Pro Wrestling and stuff right now, and I think that'd be kind of cool to do. No, I'm not ending any series I haven't completed yet. Okay. Because for the ones I haven't finished, I want to at least get to WrestleMania before I do something new. For example, for WWE 2017 / WWE 2016, that's in the same universe mode, by the way. Fun fact for you. Yeah. I want to get to WrestleMania first for both promotions before I move on to anything else, because I actually want to finish what I started. Call me Kylo Ren. Another thing is that another thing that I also want to do is that because this is a purely based wrestling channel, I kind of want to do different wrestling games, alright? Because, and again, I kind of want to do a lot more that's wrestling based, so that's kind of why I was like, oh, I'm going to keep doing the My Thoughts on series and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, that would be pretty good to keep going. And as you noticed recently on the channel, yeah, that's been going for a little bit. It's been going on since probably the start, since the early days of my channel, so there you are. Going back to 2K18 for a second. The reason that not many 2K18 videos are uploaded is mainly because, well, don't get me wrong, it's probably the second best 2K game out there. It's practically, I mean, it's practically Madden. Sorry, not Madden. It's practically 2K17, but it has different bits that make it interesting. All right. It's almost as it's directed to be the same game every year. Sometimes I kind of wish that THQ didn't go out of business. I mean, surprisingly, THQ is actually kind of a big part of my childhood. Did you know that? Like seriously, when I was 4 years old, I would play a lot of THQ games. No joke. Random fact of the day: I used to like Cars as a kid. You know that crappy Pixar movie? Yeah, I used to like that. Keyword there is used to. Anywho, yeah. Another thing. That's dark. Okay. Yep. And just also dark. Yep. Now, another thing is that, also I kind of want to do, I also want to do something like, well, dear, oh dear, well, what I want to do is I want to do wrestling games that aren't the exact same thing every year. For example, Xavier Woods is currently doing something where, he does, like, GM modes from, like, every single year it existed from 2006, 2007, 2008. He's doing that with Tyler Breeze, by the way, so. I kind of hope I can do that, because I'm the most unoriginal man who's ever existed. Just saying. I mean, look at my videos recently just to prove it. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. All I need to say is that, well, yeah. Other stuff that I'll probably do is that I want to continue. I actually want to do something like 2K16. Because why not? I thought doing 2K16 would be a pretty fun series, so I've always wanted to do 2K16, to be honest. Just so you know, 2K16 was actually a fun game for me, alright? So, I actually wanted to play that for a while, so I was thinking for a while, maybe I could do one of that. I mean, why not, right? You probably get my point, okay? Because the thing about, wrestling games these days, unless you count Fire Pro Wrestling, they're pretty much like Madden, where they're the same thing every year. Because when it comes to wrestling games these days, 2K does not care about giving a good experience to players, from what we know. If anything, it's more they just want to be like Scrooge McDuck and swim in money. Last time I checked. Yeah. If they want to be like Scrooge McDuck, fine. Go ahead. They can do that, but still, once again, even if you're too busy swimming in gold right now, you have to realize that if you don't make good wrestling games at some point, the viewer will eventually stop caring, or the people who are like, hey, you're gonna make our games. Yeah, you make our games, so yeah, you're not doing it anymore, because people say you make crappy games. And yeah, if 2K keeps making crappy decisions like this, they'll be out of business. Just like THQ was. But yeah, there you are. Just be thankful we had good wrestling games in the past, like 2007, 2008, etc. Just be thankful of that, okay? Because, I mean, I don't care how demonetized I get, because I will never resort to becoming a Twitch channel. Here's what it would kind of be like, okay? I think it's funny because YouTube's label for a while was broadcast yourself. I think it should be called YouTube broadcast yourself. But you have to do it under our image, and you have to be so cookie cutter perfect that we don't give a crap on who you are. Yeah. It's basically because of the whole news controversy thing. I want to talk about this for a second. Because of the whole thing about here, here's what YouTube wants to hear when it comes to news, okay? Good evening, everyone. Well, here's the news today. Absolutely 0 people died today. You see, a cat was saved from a tree, and a person got an A+ on her test. This is so exciting, isn't it? Right? No doubt. Well, thank you for our news today, where absolutely nothing wrong happened. Hooray! That's another thing for me, okay? Another reason I do wrestling videos about, or I don't make that many wrestling video games, is because, not because I care about money or anything. My family has enough food to feed ourselves, but still, oh well, I'm not censoring myself, YouTube. I'm not censoring myself. But yeah, that's the thing, okay? Because last time I checked, when I've played a wrestling game, it's demonetized. But when I talk about wrestling, it says can't be monetized. I'm kidding, it's still demonetized. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, I guess it's more that. So going back to the subject, YouTube just doesn't like controversial subjects or graphic content. YouTube, is this graphic content? Hold on. Is that graphic content, YouTube? You tell me. I mean, the thing is that, going back to YouTube, YouTube basically wants you to be like a toy channel that's been inoffensive from day one. So, honestly, this channel has been kind of an honest expression of myself. So, I don't really want to end videos with, I don't really want to do different content, right? Because if you want to see different content, there's actually other channels I have, but whatever. So, yeah. I have actually different channels if you want to see different content other than wrestling. Because the Braun Strowman channel is where I do gaming and stuff, other than wrestling games. So, if you want to see me do other games on my computer, check those out if you want to see me do that. So, yeah. Once again, I've wanted to. So if there's a wrestling video that's not made within the next, if there's not another wrestling video that's not made, because by the time I'm recording this, it's by the time I probably upload this, I still haven't recorded that video yet. So yeah, if there isn't one soon, then well, I hope there's one soon. But yeah, I do have to download all that stuff to do it anyways, so. Waboo-doo. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much the longest video on the channel, I think. Yeah. I definitely need to record on here more often. Because instead of uploading this for like 10 minutes, I can do 15 minutes. So yeah. There you are. She is kind of getting long, so this is kind of a long video for notes. So, because my original one, I kind of wanted to clear stuff up and kind of get this off my chest, and just so you know where this will eventually go. So, because I realized that if I don't progress any further, then well, my channel is dead. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.